what's up mga kakotes? Me, Kuya Jet. Welcome sa Whether Knows When Learning. So, name of the game. Kung baka pa lang sa aming YouTube channel, pinutin mo na yung subscribe, like, and share buttons para maging updated ka sa aming videos. And for this lecture video ay magre-report ako ngayon para sa aming English for academic and practical purposes na subject sa UMS A41. Ayan, UMS 11, section ko ay A41. Ayan. So, ngayon, ang magpe-present ngayon is yung group 6. Ayan. So, last 2 groups and then ako na yung magpe-present. So, if you want to see me how to report and how I do my report online, just watch this video. Ayan. So, kasi iba ako mag-report kapag online, tsaka iba rin syempre kapag face-to-face. Kapag face-to-face tsaka online, same lang yung energy level natin dapat. So, kapag naman face-to-face, dapat meron tayong hand gesture, nakatayo tayo, tapos dapat meron tayong interaction sa ating mga audience. Kapag naman online learning, makikita nyo mamaya kung paano tayo mag-report ng nakaupo lamang. Ayan, so dito makikita natin, hindi tayo makikipag-usap, hindi natin hihingiin yung opinion ng iba pag tayo ay nagre-report. Bagkus ay, kailangan pa rin natin silang isali para sa ating mga questions. Kunyari, sasabihin natin, are you ready? Ganon. Yan, syempre, para sa maging interactive pa rin yung yung reporting natin through online. Ayan, kahit na alam naman natin na mahirap makipagsapalaran ngayong panahon ng pandemya. So, hintayin lang natin silang matapos. Makikinig muna ako. So, ito na. Last group na bago kami. So, yan. Okay. Nyo dapat inhale. So, dapat pag tayo magre-report, tatanggalin natin yung mga maiingay kagaya ng mga electric fans. Ayan, papatayin natin. So, kanina pinatay ko. Ayan. Yeah. Para maging clear ang boses natin dito. Para maging flexible tayo at hindi tayo mabulol mamaya. So, ito na, mag-start na tayo. Kami na. Sure po. Good afternoon, A41 and Sir Mark. I am Jerome Dalde, one of the critics of Group 4 for this Activity 1, Critic on Concept Paper. So before I start, here's my agendas. First is to introduce the title of the concept paper number 4, to identify the problem that is needed to be solved, to detect the solution to provide, to critique 3 major strengths and weaknesses of the concept paper, providing evidences upon judging, and to give recommendations for the betterment of the concept paper. So if you are ready, mages, let's begin. The title of the concept paper being critique is a mobile application developed by Optimind that assists citizens of Cabuyao to apply registration for electronic quarantine passes, amelioration programs, and access to emergency hotlines. Proceeding to the problem, it is due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the implementation of community quarantines caused around 4 to 5 million Filipinos to lose their jobs. Specifically, service workers and small businesses had no choice but to discontinue their work to prioritize their health and safety. Next on the agenda is the solution. The group proposed an application called Alerto Cabuyao, and their goal is to help the local government in managing and organizing its community. The application provides information and updates in regards to COVID-19. Moving on, the following slides are now the major strengths and evidences of this concept paper. For the first major strength, it is the introduction as it is the beginning of the topic of the paper. The major problem discussed in the paper clearly illustrates the issue and the origin of the concern of the form. Part of this includes the purpose of why the local government units or the LGU of Cabuyao must execute the Alerto Cabuyao application for the sake of the Cabueños. For the second major strength, it is the project description, as the goals and objectives of the project are mentioned. The researchers indeed incorporates the goal of the application project for the people of Cabuyao to assure the project's accuracy. They also have solid objective for application for the sake of the Cabueños. For the third major strength, it is the appendix or the supplementary material for providing comprehensive understanding. The significant problems discussed in the paper, which is the COVID-19 update including the active cases, recovered, disease, etc., are being detailed in the appendix part and being more specific in it. For the following slides, these are the major weaknesses and evidences of this concept paper. For the first major weakness, it is located on the rationale and background, as the project's accessibility to the community is only limited. The project does not have a solid solution for those intentional violators, low-class citizens, and the homeless. The project only focuses on the app's usefulness towards those who can use it in a community and not on two different variables mentioned before. For the second major weakness, it is also located on the rationale and background pertaining to the background's persuasion of the project's success. The project relates to the presumption that Cabuyao will suffer the same as Metro Manila. The sentence, "The city of Cabuyao is yet to experience the same gravity of community issues and complications as Metro Manila," said so. For the third major weaknesses, it is on the project timeline. For the timeline's accuracy with the addition of changing variables. The timeline does not provide an accurate or flexible time for the researchers to finish the components in time. Based on the aim and the growth of the problem, the project would not meet its purpose. Additionally, an app like this would take more time rather than 2 months, as it is constantly changing up. As we now critique the strengths and weaknesses of the concept paper, we recommend that the researchers must be confident in the certainty or quality of their evidence to feel satisfied that what the research tells them about a particular treatment effect is likely to be accurate. High assurance in proof means that the researchers are very optimistic that their product across studies is close to the actual impact. Very low certainty implies that they have very little confidence in the effect. Second, cost-effectiveness analysis helps identify neglected opportunities by highlighting relatively inexpensive interventions yet can substantially reduce the disease burden. This type of analysis helps identify ways to redirect resources to achieve more. It demonstrates the utility of allocating resources from ineffective to effective interventions and giving resources from less to more cost-effective interventions. The researchers must use cost-effectiveness analysis because it directly relates to different interventions, financially and scientific implications. Third, a high-quality research paper comprises novel research presented in grammatically correct, error-free writing. Grammatical mistakes are a sign of negligence, and this can affect your credibility as an author. Simple English grammar mistakes or proofreading errors can detract from the overall quality of your paper. Omit weak nominal verbs, properly use introductory commas and subject-verb agreements, and use parallelism to enhance the text clarity and make it easy to read. The body of evidence downgrades or upgrades a final rating of a high, moderate, low, or meager specific outcome. Lastly, when editing and writing a research paper, the researchers should constantly try to achieve consistency. Eliminating inconsistencies aids readers in understanding their research study and comprehending the actual intended meaning, thus simplifying communication. The researchers must facilitate subsequent material comprehension and learn the conventions used in a research paper. Editing research papers for consistency and removing the obstacles that would make that task more difficult makes reading easier. Overall, if we will give a grade out of 20, our group will give 16.8 as a point. That's all for today. Stay safe and have a great day. It's not a goodbye, but it's a see you later. Thank you po.
Determining the quality of the paper. Though in our rubric, mababa lang yung points nila, the presenter is right when the grammatical construction of the paper is flawed or with minimal, kahit minimal pa yan, the credibility of the paper is stained or tainted. So let's be careful on that. Anyway, online naman, we have a lot of software or applications we can use in securing the correctness of our paper. Our MS Office Word or even Google Docs Word can detect mistakes which can improve the paper's quality. Okay? Okay, so I think that's it for me, Group 4. Thank you very much. I will now give you your score. While that is happening, let's now see the presentation of the next group. Thank you.
So thank you for watching. Speaker Jeff, welcome sa Quader News when learning is the name of the game. Bye!